IMF. This is the spring edition of the World Economic Outlook press briefing.
Let me start with a headline. The world economic recovery is gaining strength, but it remains unbalanced, and that's what I'm going to develop in the next few minutes. The best way to make the point is to give you three numbers. So for the world economy, for both 2011 and 2012, we expect the growth rate to be 4.5%, a fairly high growth rate. But if you look at the details, you find that for advanced economies, we forecast only 2.5% for each of the 2 years. And for the emerging and developing countries, we forecast 6.5% for each of the next 2 years. So 4.5, 2.5, 6.5.
Please identify yourself for our viewers. Thank you.
I'm Alessandro Merli of Il Sole 24 Ore from Italy.
In emerging market countries, the crisis has not left deep marks or deep wounds. Their fiscal and financial positions were typically stronger to start, and adverse effects of the crisis have been more muted. High underlying growth and low interest rates are making fiscal adjustment much easier than in advanced countries. Exports have largely recovered, and whatever shortfall in external demand some of these countries experience, they have made up through an increase in domestic demand.
So let me emphasize that the uncertainty around the outlook for Japan is extremely large at this point for several reasons. One is that there's uncertainty about the extent of the damage to capital. The official estimate is that the damage is about 3 to 5% of GDP, or about double that of the Kobe earthquake, but there is still uncertainty around that estimate. A second big uncertainty is the length of time it will take until both supply chain disruptions and power disruptions are resolved.
Hi, my name is Mara Laudonia for Telam, Argentina.
It is very important to realize that Ireland, Greece, Portugal have a very difficult macro and fiscal adjustment to make, which is going to take many years. And that you don't want to judge whether it's working or not just after 6 months or after a year. You have to give time to time. In the best of cases, this will take a long amount of time.